Okay, in my last video, I talked about, it's just Prince TV here, by the way. My last video, I talked about the differences between men and women, right? Now, I'm going to talk to some of you guys that are single, looking for women, and you probably can't find women in your own backyard because of feminism. Super independent women are bringing more masculine energy to the table, and you need to go somewhere else to find a traditional feminine submissive woman. So where can you go? Well, there's plenty of places you could go, and they're overseas. But don't get it twisted. Don't go overseas thinking, hey, I'm just gonna lay up with a bunch of women, knock them up, and come back to the United States. No. If you really going there to find Mrs. Right, you better have your pockets right. Okay? Better have some money. Okay? The ability for a man to make money is one of his values that he brings to the table. A man should never ever be not able to make money. That's one of the functions of being a man. You have to bring that to the table. So here are some pointers. Save at least $5,000, right? Whatever way you go about meeting a woman, whether it's on a dating site or it's on just social media, have money set aside. Have a place on your own, right? Go there and meet that woman and do what you need to do to tighten that relationship, make it official. Make sure she has no red flags, right? And make sure she fits the criteria of what you're looking for in a woman, okay? Number two, a lot of guys go overseas and they think that just because they're overseas that women behave or think differently. They still behave the same way. They're just more traditional, okay? You still have to be a man, okay? You don't get a free pass for not being a man. You still have to bring that masculine energy to the table, okay? And one thing you have to do, you have to protect your assets because you're dealing with a woman from another country. The first thing she's going to think is, why is this guy from another part of the world trying so hard to hook up with me? Right? Is he a loser? Why can't he find girls in his own backyard? That's going to come across her mind. So you have to be able to articulate your reasons to why you're there in the first place. And vice versa. If a woman has, let's say you meet her on a dating site, and let's say this woman's been on there for years. She's probably 32, 33 years old. That's a red flag. If a woman's been single a long time and she's on a dating site for a numerous amount of years, red flag all over the place. She may be a pump and dump for a lot of foreigners, meaning she hooked up with a lot of guys. Her body count is high. She's been turned more times than the fucking doorknob, right? Lay down, spray down, but can't keep them around. That's a problem. And high body count for a woman is a bad deal for a man because the more men a woman sleeps with, the less engaging she's going to be with you because she's just going to look at you as just another guy that wants to bone. And that's it. So another baggage she may bring to the table, she may have kids already by multiple guys. So that's another reason why she's on the dating site, because women really don't have a reason to be on a dating site because women just have to exist. And there's always going to be a guy looking for that type of woman. All right? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. There's always a guy that thinks a girl beautiful. And that's up to you to think that. All right? And if you're a woman and you're on a dating site, a guy's going to ask, how's a girl looking this good, single? There's got to be some problems. Maybe she has an attitude problem. Maybe she's overly masculine. Maybe she has kids that's probably bad as hell. You don't want to be a stepfather to those kids. Maybe she has baby mama drama, okay? Maybe the ex is still in her life, and that's a turn on for a guy, because once another guy is involved and you have kids by another man, that's a problem, right? So you have to vent that woman out, all right? Never, never, ever just marry a woman a foreign woman after you talk to her for a month. Vet that woman out for 6 months or longer, okay? When I mean vent, Get every information you could get out of that girl, right? And make sure she's fitting the criteria. Okay, because you don't want to rush into marriage, bring a girl to the US and find out that all she wanted from you was a fucking green card, and she move on to the next dude, or probably a dude of her own race. All right, so be careful about that. Protect yourself as an international passport brother. All right, no game. And understand, if you're a square in your own backyard, you can't talk to women, then you're going to be a square when you go overseas too, because you're going to still have fear of talking to a woman. So, but what you can do is go overseas and use the little bit of tactics you got to practice to learn how to communicate with women, so you won't be shy, you won't be embarrassed no more, you won't be hesitant to talk around females, and you will realize that they're just human, just like you are. All right, they use the bathroom just like you are, they have blood flowing through their veins just like you do. So my best advice to you, if you're going overseas to find a woman, do all of those things and make sure your paper is straight. Okay, going and coming back, because you don't want to get stuck up. You don't want to be a guy that get misled and a woman take you for all your money. All right, a lot of guys go overseas and they get bamboozled because a girl ran game on them. Do not be one of those suckers. Vet that damn girl out. All right, before you even see her, have video chats with her, communicate with her every single day, get to know her family, her parents, all of that before you even go there. Just Prince TV out. Peace.